I quite like a duck noise, so that'll be cute in the background. Yeah, I think ducks are really cute. Do you know what I mean? My name's Emily Scarratt. I play rugby for Loughborough Lightning and England Rugby, and I'm a professional rugby player. I first started playing when I was 5 years old, so I've got an older brother who my dad took along for the first time, and I just went along just to watch him really, and then one of the coaches asked if I wanted to join in, started charging around, running in the wrong direction, passing it forwards, doing all the things that you shouldn't do when you're playing rugby, but just loved it, and then kept asking if I could go back. I just love the sport. It's a fantastic game to play. I've always been really sporty, so yeah, really lucky that I found rugby. So the World Cup is in a couple of months now. We start in October 2022. I guess we've been training for it for 5 years really, but our proper kind of World Cup run-in and pre-season started in July. So we've had a really tough block of pre-season. It's been pretty brutal at times, but really good just to be together as a squad for so long. We've got a couple of warm-up games at the moment, and then yeah, hopefully taking to the plane in a month or so. So I've got the KQi3 scooter, which is amazing. It's kind of transformed how I travel. Obviously we spend a lot of time on kind of big campuses and things like that. I play and train a lot at Loughborough University, and we've also been at Bath and different places, so just having the ability to get around a lot quicker and easier than travelling on foot. This year as well I've also had a bit of an ankle injury, so actually having the ability to not need to walk everywhere and kind of offload my foot a little bit by travelling around on the scooter has been amazing. So yeah, I think they're a brilliant idea. Having the electric scooter has definitely made me think about how I travel and what other options that I can take. I think it's a much better way to travel, especially for those short journeys when you don't need to jump in the car, you don't need to kind of use that source, put backpack on, jump on that and go to the shops. Definitely thinking far more about that sort of stuff now. Definitely made some small changes. Obviously reusables is a big thing. I suppose it has definitely made me think about the world and the environment and how much I do use my car, and certainly whenever possible now I try and jump on the scooter instead of getting in the car. It's probably made me a bit cooler with my friends. They appreciate me having a scooter now. They often want to jump on the back and have rides and get taxied everywhere. Like whenever I've been zooming around on it, I had a kid the other day round near where I live being like, "Whoa, I want one of those," and he was like shouting at me, and I was like, okay. So I think just that is quite a cool thing, isn't it, at the moment? Obviously it's incredibly practical, which I think is probably the main thing over the coolness, and it just does mean that you can get around in a different way. As I keep saying, not using the car, but also not having to spend too much time on feet, going for a walk and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a cool accessory really. Yeah, I definitely recommend the scooter to others. I think it's certainly been brilliant for the time that I've had it. Dependent on your lifestyle and how you get about, I think there's definitely a place in it for most people's lives, and just those small changes can make a big difference. You need to get a duck into this whole thing somewhere. Yeah.
It's going to be endless.
Where's the scooter?